Nobody likes whiners. People that spend all their time whining all the time, I really get on people's nerves. So stop whining. Stop spending, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this, please, we know it doesn't work. So stop whining all the time saying it doesn't work. If it worked, you probably won't be sitting there. So nobody likes whiners, so stop whining. It is not every time you want to make a decision, you have to see the minister, the deputy on every head. What is this thing? Where did this come from? Do you know how many people want to actually sit down and meet the Minister of Labor? Have you been to his office? There's hundreds of them. What is this thing like, I have to see you, give me your cell number? This phone doesn't stop ringing.
Oh dear. Where do I start? Anyway, this is your brother YK on behalf of CPAC. I've listened to this clip over and over and over again. And I've done this talk over a few times now, and so I'm not gonna let it fly because I want to be a little bit nice. In the first place, Mr. Lindsay, he said something about the UK, so I presume so he stayed in the UK before, he worked here before. And I want to ask him, Deputy Minister of State, have you ever heard of the phrase, the customer is always right, when customers complain? I'm sure you have if you've lived in the UK and you live in developed countries. And I want to ask again, I don't know which sector he was working in when he was in the UK or which employer he worked with, whether small, he was working on his own, I don't know, but I must ask him, even to do with public services, train services, transport for London, social services, hospitals, NHS, has he ever come across the customer complaint procedure before? That public services, people who are in charge of public service, encourage that customers complain if they are not happy with the service delivery. Has he? Did he ever? You see, this is the problem, and this is why people like you, Mr. Lindsay, who have lived in the diaspora before, who worked in systems that work, systems that try to perform better and better and better, systems that can be adjudged to best practices that have evolved and become better known. People like you, when you go home and start talking like this, then the people think, say, diasporans are bad. These people that lived outside, they come and they start acting the same way as the people here, so far as best practices are concerned. So I'm just wondering, say, which area were you working? Or are you playing the arrogant, pompous attitude? Because that's what I'm seeing. That is exactly what I'm seeing. I thank God I've been very, very nice making this audio, because I think you deserve to be told, say, you are acting like an idiot. You are acting honestly like an idiot, talking like that. You don't deserve to be a Deputy Minister of State. You are destroying the government that you work with. The way, if this is the way you treat people who come to your office, this is the way you treat people who want to help the government to fulfill its promises, your boss, Alan Kyerematen, won't talk like this. And his boss, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who is the two of you, your boss, will not talk like this. So why do you talk like this? You are arrogant, you are pompous, and you need to be told the president should sack you. God bless our homeland.